Good morning, I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style, and whoop, 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 what did I say?
You are decked out.
Well, hello, the Yankees clinched the AL East Division. They're heading to the playoffs as predicted. Thank you very much. I know I said I wasn't going to get out the Yankee gear till World Series, but I figured, well, they've got this far. They're one step closer. I'm going all the way. Sorry for the non-Yankee fans, but I had to wear my Yankee gear in appreciation.
Celebrate now just in case you can't celebrate later.
No, I will celebrate later too. I'll celebrate later too. But in the meantime, I just felt like it was just good karma to wear the Yankee shirt.
Yeah.
So hopefully nobody's mad at me. And if you are, too bad. Just kidding. So how are you doing this morning?
Good. It's the last day of summer.
I know.
Can you believe it?
No.
It went by so fast.
Didn't it feel like it went from winter to summer and back to, I mean, I feel like we never had spring. I feel like there was no spring in between.
It should have just been called wind this year because that's all we got. Wasn't good.
Wind.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I know that wind was like, I don't know why it lasted from February to June, but it happened. Meanwhile, we're talking, of course, today, we're so excited, talking a lot about the new show, The X Factor. You know, I've been so looking forward to it. You and I talked about it yesterday, and The X Factor is exceptional and did not let any fans down. Simon Cowell and Paula Abdul are back at the judges' table, and luckily for everyone, they have not lost that special, magical, spark-flying genius that they have between each other. We love that. And they're even getting a few rave reviews.
That's right. Fox's Sabrina Sabah reports from Hollywood.
Making its American debut, The X Factor took center stage on Fox with hosts Steve Jones, judges L.A. Reid, Cheryl Cole, Nicole Scherzinger, Paula Abdul, and the return of show creator Simon Cowell.
Shut it and start singing.
Unlike other singing shows, soloists and groups from 12 on up perform in front of packed houses and must get at least 3 out of 4 votes from the judges to move on.
Because we took the upper age limit off, we knew we were going to see contestants we'd probably never seen before. And some of the best auditions we saw on the road.
Getting perhaps the biggest compliment from Simon, 42-year-old Stacey Francis blew the crowd and the judges' table away, rendering her almost speechless afterwards.
When he said that, I almost fainted. I was like, what just happened to Stacey? What happened to Simon just saying that this was one of the best auditions? I was like, okay, wow. Well, I know he wouldn't say nothing he wouldn't mean because that man speaks his heart. He don't hold nothing back.
Just making the cutoff age of 12, Andrew Muccitelli felt comfortable on the big stage.
It was nerve-wracking when you first go up there, but once you actually start singing, it gets way better. You got me begging, you got me begging, you got me begging.
Up next, the show tackles Miami and Dallas. In Hollywood, Sabrina Sabah, Fox News.
I'm so excited. I love that.
It was really good.
Stacey was my favorite lesson. She sounded like Patti LaBelle to me. She had that range and that power and, oh my gosh, and the stories.
Bet we'll be hearing her sing Patti LaBelle later on. But you know what I thought was interesting about the show, away from the singing? It totally goes up against American Idol with the whole Coke thing for them. Did you notice all the Pepsi, Chevrolet? Should be like
different sponsors.
Ex-Pepsi, Chevrolet Factory.
Instead of Ford and Coke. I know, that's true. I didn't think of that, but you're right. But one of the other things that I liked about it, which I always love about all of these kind of shows where you're getting showcase of talent, is the story behind the talent and the hardships that these people have. So it's so nice to have a platform for them to just show what they've got. And we're actually talking to Paula Abdul in just a few minutes, so you'll definitely want to stick around for that. I'm so excited. I'm a huge fan. Okay, I got to get ungushing. Now, okay, this is another big story this morning. We're all really big Facebook users, right? And a lot of users, including myself, feeling very confused, a little angry even, as Facebook makes some really big changes to the websites. We're seeing different news feeds, photo displays, new friend lists. I mean, who has time for this?
I know, the changes keep coming. They started yesterday. I saw more new changes today. And now Google is actually attempting to poach Facebook users with the new social network, Google+.
Yes.
Fox's Dan Spindle gives us the details.
The question really isn't who is on Facebook, but who isn't.
I don't think I go an hour a day without checking Facebook.
And she's not alone. Facebook is the way that hundreds of millions of people all across the globe communicate with each other and get their daily news and information. And then this happened.
In the past few weeks, we've announced a few updates.
Updates means changes, and changes create cranky Facebook users.
I think it's unnecessary, and I think that people get annoyed with all the changes and having to adjust with it.
I don't think there's a social network that's even good to me anymore. It's all going downhill.
Right, and people don't like, they want to see everything. They feel like, wow, there's something going on that I'm missing. I can't see that full list right now.
Jeff Moriarty, a social media expert of sorts, points out the relatively small changes of organization, of friends, and updates, and he doesn't think that too many people will quit the networking platform altogether. But now there is another option from who else but Google.
So they're trying to find a way to process this and give me this information in different ways. Google's coming at it a totally different way, making it a little bit cleaner, a little bit more business-oriented.
Sounds a little like the transition from MySpace to Facebook last decade. So does Facebook hear footsteps?
Personally, I don't think it's a big deal, but everyone is talking about it and posting about it, and they're all changing to Google+.
I feel like you need to spend a whole day just sitting and researching all the new privacy settings and the new friend list. It's just so much. But then again, they say you get what you pay for, and we're not paying for Facebook, are we?
That's true. No, and I was just thinking, like, if you want to go to Google Plus, and it's like, well, you got to learn that. That's going to be totally different. But maybe what they should say is, hey, we promise we're not going to be changing on you every other week, and we'll just make changes maybe every year or so when things really desperately need to change.
Exactly.
This is a mess.
Meanwhile, I think we're all still going to be using our Facebook every day. In the meantime, another good thing going on, though, today, right here in New Mexico, $3 day at the New Mexico State Fair.
Great price. And it's also Military and Veterans Day. Uniformed and active military with ID and veterans with ID are going to be admitted free today, and they're actually going to hold a moment of silence and honor them. So it's going to be a good day at the State Fair.
Well deserved, and a lot of the vendors, I understand, are also going to be giving a lot of discounts. So it's definitely the day to head out. And, you know, again, last day of summer, so perfect day to get out to the State Fair. It's really perfect. And with the new season beginning tomorrow, you are going to want to be sure to get your foxy look for fall, don't you think? I want to get foxy for fall, right? So today from 2 to 6 p.m. at Elsa Ross, you can have champagne and sweet treats while you shop. That's the way to do it. And Fab Robert Rodriguez iPhone and iPad covers will be given away as gifts with purchase.
Wait, we're going to eat while you shop?
Eat, drink, the pants. You might just want a little sip.
Yeah.
A little sip and a little bite. And we want to remind everybody that Elsa Ross is located at 3511 Central Avenue Northeast in the Nob Hill District right here in Albuquerque. You can call 505-265-2070 for more details. So get out there and get your look on. I did it the other day. It was fun. Dangerous, but fun.
Yeah. You know, had that great leather dress. I like that one.
Yeah, I loved that. And there's a lot of great clothes, and you want to know what the weather's going to be when you're getting dressed in the morning. So what are we looking at?
And the weather for the State Fair today. Here's a look at it for you.